analyze the geological and the historical factors influencing the flora and fauna of major geographical realms. What are the geological? What are the geological and what are the historical factors in the distribution of flora and fauna? Vipul, please. Chestnut and Chernozems are not azonal. यार ऐसे करोगे ना यार, you please drop out of enrichment and join the foundation class, please. Chernozem and chestnut soils are zonal soils. They are under pedocels. अब ये पढ़ाने लगूंगा तो मैं आगे बढ़ूंगा कैसे यार? If I may explain all of those terms, Vipul, bad question. Geological and historical. Geological में, okay, you'll have 2 or 3 discussions. One is talk about the continental drift. Okay, drift. Talk about the presence or absence of land bridge. Okay, and geological also talk about the mountain barriers. Alps as a barrier. Okay. Urals as a barrier. So mountains as barriers. Rift valleys, and we can have barriers. And historical mein, it is largely around again continental drift hi banega, plus you can also add the climatic history. Climatic history, you can talk about impact of ice age, and you can talk about the warmer times that has led to migrations. Okay, this drift and this drift, ये दोनों आ जाएगा. So example of this is talk about how Australia separated out from rest of Gondwana before the evolution of the mammals. Okay, so drift is both historical and also geological. Climatic history, the Bering Strait that had frozen, it allowed for the animals of Eurasia to cross into North America. Okay? And with the warmer conditions, those areas melt away, and that kind of separated the life forms again. Okay. Land bridge, Africa and Madagascar, the Lemuria land bridge. Mountain barrier, the role of Alps, the role of Urals. Land bridge is also the Isthmus of Panama. ये भी एक land bridge है. Okay, the dissimilarity or similarity between North America and South America. Don't explain continental drift theory. Okay, explain how Gondwana separated out and how the Australia became a separate continent before the evolution of the life forms. Okay? This is the content that you have. How do you structure the answer? That the distribution of flora and fauna is the consequence of many factors. Many factors may. There are physical factors, there are biological factors, there are human factors that impacts the distribution of flora and fauna. Okay, that's one. Second, okay, what are the different schemes? आप एक डायग्राम बना सकते हो. Holoarctic, Palearctic, okay, Neotropical, African, Oriental, draw that. Okay, finish off this much in less than half a page. ज़्यादा नहीं. Okay, just 2-3 line यहाँ पर. You know the scheme and write down some names of some schemes. तो इससे क्या हुआ? You have told the examiner, कि look, I know the content. The life form distribution has many factors. There are physical factors, there are biological factors, there are human factors in distribution. Okay, there are different schemes that study it. Give a diagram, maybe a schematic one. आधे पेज से कम में खत्म करो. Then you give the heading, the geological factors in life form distribution and in the biogeographical realms. Take up 1, 2, and 3. Okay, geological factors, the drift, Australia Notogian formation. Biological factors, geological factors. Okay, Australia Notogian rim. Number 2, okay, the land bridge between North America, South America, Isthmus of Panama, and whatever we have there. Third, give example of Africa and Madagascar, the Lemuria land bridge. So you have something points here. Number 4, talk about, okay, the Alps. Alps are responsible for differentiation of Northern Europe and Southern Europe life forms. So Himalayas are reason. Himalayas are a barrier between, okay, Central Asia, rest of Siberia, and South Asia. So there's a sense of isolation because of the mountain barriers. B, talk about the historical factors. Okay, historical factors, again, the drift, talk about ice age impact, its formation and its melting. Conclusion mein, that biogeographical realms are a way of studying distribution, but in recent times, because of human activities, deliberate implants, incidentals, alien species, climate change, submergence, the pattern of distribution is increasingly changing. Okay, man has brought African cheetah into South Asia. Okay, man has impacted distribution of coral reefs. Man has impacted distribution of agriculture crops. So the biogeographical realm, okay, is now disrupted. उससे आप खत्म कर लें. Or this is one way. Or in India also, we have impact on different factors. In India, we have 10 different biogeographical realms: Western Himalayas, Eastern Himalayas, dry plains, semi-arid, northern plains, North Deccan, Ghats, plains, whatever. Make a small list diagram. So the above factors have also impacted India and its biogeographical realms. The conclusion can be either applied or you can take it towards Indian relevance.